Hey you guys, welcome back to Jay's Journal. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how I achieved this here makeup look as well as my little fit. Today I decided to go to a new cafe. It's super cute, nice fun vibes. I will also have that featured in the next vlog, but if you want to see how I achieved this, y'all know I love a nice soft glam sultry look with a nice wing eyeliner. Then please continue to watch.
It was just this whole big thing. So, point being, no, I ended up going to the buffet for breakfast and saying how she's not gonna go there about it. Afterwards, we kind of, and here's the thing, it's fine if you don't.
So now I have the brows applied. Brows are good to go. Eye concealer. So I'm going to go in with my lighter of the Milani Concealer. And I'm just applying that under my eye. I have a really bad pimple because it was just that time. So I'm ready for that to be gone. I'm just applying this under my eye because I really want a brighter under eye today. I'm going to do a little bit on my eyelid. I'm not doing eyeshadow, but I am doing a liquid eyeliner. And then I'm going to take the shade that's a little darker, and I'm applying that around my mouth. I'm going to mix this in a little bit with the lighter shade, just a teensy bit. I'm going to do down the bridge of my nose. And that's all for now. Now I'm going in with my Aucoin Sensual Skin Enhancer. And this is in a deeper shade. And I will be using this to contour the face today. Going in with a little flat brush, and we're going to just dip in this and apply some of that product on the back of a finger. Normally I would just go on with a spatula, so I'm not constantly dipping, but this is a clean brush. So first what we're doing is mapping out our contour. So I'm just going right here on the cheek in the hollows. I love the color of this. It's the perfect color for my bronzer slash contour. And again, we're just applying that anywhere you want to create shadow and add warmth. I thought about doing a voiceover for this, but no. I'm going to apply some under here as well. And then down the sides of the nose. Just like this. So now that we have our map out for the contour, we're going to go in with some of our cream foundations. So here is my MAC NC45 and NC55 foundations. I like to mix the two. And I'm going to be applying this all over the face, everywhere that I didn't apply the contour and concealers. I'm just using this little flat square foundation brush, but it's flat. And I'm just going to be dipping into both of these and applying them on the skin. And I just prefer to mix. So now I'm going to go into the 55. And the reason why I mix is because sometimes one can be really yellow, sometimes one can be really neutral. Sometimes the NC45 is the perfect shade. Sometimes the 55 is too dark. But I find that mixing them together, I get a really good shade. What just happened? Where's the music? Let's go. Now we're back to our music. Let me finish applying this. All right. Now we've applied that. Let's go in with a dot of our liquid blush. I'm using the e.l.f. blush. Oh, do I want to use this one? No, I don't. I'm going in with the e.l.f. liquid blush in Suave Mauve. And I want to keep this base pretty neutral. So I'm just applying that right here between the bronzer, contour, foundation, and concealer. More so on top of where that bronzer contour is. Just like that. And then I'm going to go in with my Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. You guys, I charged my fan today. I'm so excited. So, fresh bottle, because my other one was like spitting on my face, basically. And I'm just going to go ahead and spray everything. I think I want to apply a little bit more concealer, but I'm going to leave it alone for now. So, let's go ahead and spray. And then we're just going to dry it. This really helps with setting that concealer in place, so that when you go to blend it in, it has a good amount of pigment that's still sitting on the skin. And I picked up some more beauty blenders. These are the Pro Pack. This is the 6 count, and it has the soap at the bottom. And I was responsible and washed one last night so that it wasn't soaking wet today. So I'm happy about that. Fresh beauty blender. Now that we've let that dry a little bit, I'm going to go in with a fine brush. So I'm like, girl, what? Where is everything? I'm do one of these. Alrighty, so I'm gonna use a different brush. I'm going to use a little brush like this, and I'm just going to start to blend in the contour bronzer as well as the blush. I love this Kevin Aucoin. I don't know where, I believe you can still get it on their website. I don't know if it's still around anymore, honestly, but this Sensual Skin Enhancer, oh my God, I love this stuff. If you have it, cherish it. It's so good. Just blending in that. And you want to blend it up onto the cheek. And I'm going in with this Morphe foundation brush. It's just a Morphe foundation brush. I got this when they changed their Fluidity foundation. And I'm just going to blend out anywhere I apply foundation and blend that foundation up to the contour so you can really clean that up because it was getting a little low. We don't want it low down on the lower part of the face where it can change the shape. Blend out the foundation above the brows and back into that bronzer contour situation, just like that. And then you can use the brush and blend out the concealer around the mouth. So that's where we want it to be. That's looking good. I'm gonna go back in with this little Morphe M173 brush, and we're just really making sure that this nose contour is blended in. Soften that out, just like that. And now we can go in with that clean beauty blender and blend out the concealer placements that we have on the nose, the under eye, and the eyelid. And this is why I don't like my beauty blender to be super wet, because look at all of this coverage that's still there. That's what you want. Wet beauty blenders just absorb the product, and I do not like that. So it's best, to me, it's best if you wash it the night before and allow it time to dry. Oh, this pimple. Oh, now we have all of the concealer blended out. I'm just going in with my one size powder in Sweet Honey and a clean puff. And we're just going to once again go in with that beauty sponge, with the beauty blender, making sure we have no creases. And then we're going to go ahead and set it with this puff right under the eye. And we're going to do the same thing on the eyelids. We're going to go ahead and set around the mouth as well. Just patting that in around the mouth. And then we're not going to go in with any additional product really. We're just patting it under the contour. That is good. Now we can go ahead and go into our face powders. I'm going to use my MAC Studio Fix powder in NC45 and a powder brush. Swirling that in the powder and just setting between where the under eye concealer and the contour meet. I'm going to also brush it down here and also in between where the highlight and contour meet on the forehead. This will give you extra coverage if you want it, but also make everything look smooth. And then we're going to go in with our Caramel Cutie from Fenty. I'm just using a little Morphe brush and I'm lightly going on top of the contour, barely. We don't want a lot of contour. We've added tons of bronze already, so we don't need to really do much else. And then I'm just going in with a little brush. This is a Morphe M573. And I'm just lightly touring my nose, very lightly. What is this? And then I'm just going to work this bronzer in the crease as well. I need to clean up my brows again. I got brow hair trying to mess up that brow. Now we're gonna go in with blush, and I want a little bit more of a corally blush, so I'm leaning into using this Benign palette that I made, but I think this Juvia's Place Volume 5 blush palette is going to be ideal. It has really pretty corally colors in there. You have a very vibrant one and one that's a little bit more muted. So let's go into the lighter color and apply that on the, I thought I went into the lighter color. Just blend that in. I think this is really good for the summertime, so I'm just working that on the cheek and on my chin. Now I'm going to go in with a liquid liner, and we're going to go ahead and do a wing. Again, our brows are already done. I'm not worried about that. Where did I put that liquid eyeliner? I'm like, it's a mini. Where did I put that liquid eyeliner? So I already applied the wing eyeliner and I applied the mascara. You guys can see. And normally I just will do the mascara and call it a day, but I have some lashes drying down right now. The lash adhesive getting tacky. These are just some lashes that I cut into halves, so I could just do a little on the outside. I'm gonna go in with my Laura Geller Gilded Honey and a little bitty brush, and like this. Can you guys see? And I'm just going to apply this in the inner corners, on the tip of my nose, and on my cupid's bow a little bit. Just like that. Straight and simple. Now I'm just going to dust off any additional powder that may be translucent or under the eye. That's pretty much it. And then I'm going to go in with my Krylon fixing spray. You want to hold your breath. So much alcohol. Skin feels tight. Do you hear me? The brows look fine. I feel like I just want to soften them up a little bit more, just a teensy bit. So I'm going to go in with my puff again, just in the beginning of the brow. I might use a little bit of powder. I'm just using a lighter powder. This is a Graftobian powder. And I'm just pressing that into the beginning of the brow to soften it up a little bit more, because they were really dark. And I'm just going to dust away any excess. Just like that. Oh my god, that looks so much better. So I'm going to continue to let those lashes get tacky, and then I'm just going to go in with my Makeup Forever lip pencils. I thought about doing a red lip, but I don't think I'm in the mood for a red lip today. So the first one I'm going to go in with is Endless Cacao. This one is like stone, basically, from MAC. It's a very cool tone, so it adds shadow. And now I'm going to go in with that Limitless Brown. And this is deeper. We're not using as much of it, just like that. Okay, so I have two different or NYX lip glosses or butter gloss, and then I have my Dior lip oil. So I think what I'm first going to do is put on my NYX gloss in Angel Food Cake. This is my favorite. I think this is a newer tube. I love a nice pink lip with brown lip liner combo, just like that. And then I'm gonna go in with Madeline. I normally do like this or Eclair. I really need to find all of my butter glosses. But the Madeline is just a little bit more neutral. Applying that in the center. And they look good so far, but I'm just going to top that off with my Dior lip oil. And this just adds a really nice high gloss to the lip. I want it to be a little bit brighter in the center, which is why I wish I had Eclair. I think that one's like perfect, lighter but pink. I know it's around somewhere, so I need to find it, but I'm going to go ahead, start getting ready. Let's go ahead and pick us out something to wear. This is the makeup fully done. Now I just need to hurry up and find something to wear. My sister is on her way to get me right now. So let's do a little blazer situation. Let's see this, because I feel like this will go with the vibe of the restaurant. I have on the Sarah top. I'm trying to adjust my bra. I'm going to put on my Wolford leggings. Let's see what this is giving. First and foremost, I need to get another pair of these. Alright you guys, so this is going to be the final look. I'm going to go ahead, hurry up, and get out of here. It's time to go get this coffee and spend some quality time with my sister. I'll see you on the next one. Ciao. So this is how the look came out. Just simple, black and white.